Dozens of books hit the charts every year, but they fade away in the back shelves when the next batch of best-selling masterpieces appears. However, some books become timeless literary gems because they arrest the hearts and minds of readers for ages. These become the most read books of all time because they go beyond the bounds of generations and cultures. Imagine a world where you are reading a book that was also read centuries ago. You share the same experiences, feelings, and ideas with the readers who lived hundreds of years ago. That's the magic of the most read books of all time. Now, we wonder what's so special about these books, how they stood the test of time. Are you curious to know the names of those books that have gripped the hearts of thousands of readers over the generations? Then join us in the adventure to uncover the names of the 10 most read books of all time in this video. The choice was hard, but we picked them based on their sky-high ratings, epic themes, storylines, and other metrics. From ageless classics to contemporary masterpieces, this list has something interesting for your taste. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Links to the books are given in the description below. Number 10. Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. We will start the show with one of the best fantasy novels ever written in history. J.R.R. Tolkien was a renowned English philologist and a professor at Oxford University. He was a magician with words and developing intricate plots. His fantasy trilogy, Lord of the Rings, is proof of that. In these pages, Tolkien takes you to the mysterious kingdom of Middle-earth, where three captivating features are present: a hobbit called Frodo Baggins, a potent ring that controls the world's fate, and a friendship of diverse entities on a quest. Frodo is assigned a dangerous mission to destroy the One Ring. It's a malicious artifact that could set loose unparalleled evil. Frodo embarks on this treacherous journey with his friends, the ranger Aragorn, the courageous elf Legolas, and the wise Gandalf. Who gave him this mission, and did he succeed? You can find out by starting to read it today. Tolkien's powerful words weave a gripping tale of courage, friendship, heroism, and a struggle between light and darkness. Lovers of fantasy and adventure will never forget this epic series. Number 9. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Since it is the precursor of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings trilogy, it is befitting to place it next to the series. The journey to the heart of Middle-earth begins from here. The book introduces you to a timid hobbit enjoying a peaceful existence in the Shire, a place in the heart of Middle-earth. His name is Bilbo Baggins. His tranquil life turns upside down when the wise Gandalf and his group of dwarves recruit him for a mission. He has to help them reclaim a lost kingdom from the mighty Smaug dragon. He is guarding a treasure trove beyond imagination. What can be that treasure? Bilbo, known to be faint-hearted, discovers hidden courage and cunningness within himself during this quest. He outsmarts trolls and goblins and finds a magical thing with a unique power. Now you'll be wondering what super ability he receives. All your answers are present in this exciting and adventurous tale. It's a treat for all those young and old readers who love fantasy and adventure with a touch of suspense and humor. Number 8. 1984 by George Orwell. Next, I want you to dive into the literary magic of an ingenious English author and journalist. The world knows him by his pen name, George Orwell. He had a keen understanding of human intelligence and wit. You will witness it in his masterpiece, 1984. It is a dystopian social science novel that reveals Orwell's ardent dislike for totalitarianism. At the same time, the pages tell that he wished for the return of democratic socialism. Those belonging to the field of political science will enjoy this text more. The story takes place in the urban slums called Victory Mansions. It is a tyrannical domain that lacks love and liberty. The author allows you to look into this oppressive world through the eyes of Winston Smith. Together with Winston, you encounter two puzzling characters who become a prime source of drama and passion. This book is a ticket to exploring the human spirit, suspense, and darkness. What darkness? Read to uncover the truth. Number 7. Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. Now, it is time to set foot in the famous enchanted realm of magic and imagination with the Queen of Imagination. J.K. Rowling is a sorceress of words and has shown her literary magic in the legendary Harry Potter series. It is among the top most popular franchises in the history of the entertainment world. Harry Potter is a series of 7 books. Once you start with the first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, you won't stop until the last page of the final volume, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. As the initial chapters of Book 1 suck you into the mystical world of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, You are eager to learn more about the secrets lurking in its halls. The budding friendship of Ron, Hermione, and Harry, and their enmity with the infamous Lord Voldemort, intrigues readers to keep going. Rowling's characterization is so vivid and superb that you also yearn for Professor Dumbledore and a giant like Hagrid in your life. It's not time you changed your status and joined the ever-growing Harry Potter fan community. Number 6. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. She was the queen of romantic fiction who loved to create tales of love and social satires. She penned 6 timeless classics, including Pride and Prejudice. All of her novels highlight the vanities of the British landed gentry of the 19th century. Pride and Prejudice is one of the most widely read novels by fiction and romantic novels lovers. Elizabeth Bennet comes from a middle-class family, and Fitzwilliam Darcy is an aristocratic beau. One of the reasons for the popularity of this novel is the sizzling chemistry between bratty Elizabeth and her uptight Miss Darcy. Ah, the famous Mr. Darcy. Despite his elitist and arrogant attitude, readers fall head over heels for him. His flirtation and witty quips with Elizabeth constantly make you grin. One has too much pride, and the other holds too many prejudices. Now, who has the former character flaw and who has the latter? There's only one way to find out. Get ready to love and laugh with Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Number 5. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. It is time to meet the literary brilliance of the 20th century. His name is Gabriel Marquez, affectionately called Gabo in Colombia. Gabriel Marquez is a Nobel Prize-winning story writer and screenwriter. 100 Years of Solitude is his realist masterpiece. It tells a captivating tale of the 7 generations of the prestigious Buendia family and the town of Macondo. The thing that makes this novel interesting is Gabriel's amazing writing style. He blurs the lines between mundane and mystical things, showing that commonplace things are extraordinary. As you proceed, you'll learn about the creation and the eventual ruination of the mysterious township of Macondo. Anyone who has an interest in myths and folklore will love these pages. The author unfolds the overwhelming influence of legends and myths on Latin American culture. The purpose is to highlight its rich heritage. Although its title appears daunting, the content will become one of the best literary adventures of your life. Get your copy today and experience the charm of magical realism. Number 4. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. She was an American story writer who became a literary sensation after her novel To Kill a Mockingbird. It won the Pulitzer Prize and skyrocketed her fame. Now it is considered a classic of contemporary American literature. The book exposes Lee's profound understanding of human behavior and morality. She explores how these can impact a person's life. To Kill a Mockingbird reveals the tale of a segregated society of the 20th century. She highlights the distressing situation of racism in the Deep South through the innocent point of view of Jean-Louis Finch. Her father, Atticus Finch, is a compassionate lawyer. He becomes the champion of the cause of black people when he defends a black individual in a courtroom. The story is heartbreaking because of its solemn theme, but Lee's brilliant style makes it worth reading. Its screen adaptation is also an Academy winner classic. Number 3. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Next is the legendary American novelist and short story writer, believed to have christened the term Jazz Age. His creations serve as a reflection of the corruption and depravity of that era. His iconic work, The Great Gatsby, does the same. We set foot in the story through the eyes of Nick Carraway, a young lad who lives next door to hermit-like Jade Gatsby. Once he befriends him, he realizes that Mr. Gatsby is a far cry from the popular perception of him. Mr. Gatsby's love for his sweetheart, the gorgeous Daisy Buchanan, and the rendezvous at parties on Long Island will make you swoon. Be prepared to get sucked into the heartbreak and downfall of the famed Mr. Gatsby. These pages give you a glimpse of the exciting jazz age of the 1920s in America. Trust me, you don't want to miss that. So read it now. Number 2. The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. The readers' community knows him as a brilliant novelist born in Kabul. Very few know that he's also a practicing physician. His Afghan origin has a profound influence on his writing. You will notice it in all his novels, including his masterpiece, The Kite Runner. It is a haunting tale of 2 friends, Amir and Hassan. Hassan was a faithful servant of Amir, but their friendship was unshakable until one fateful kite-flying competition. Something horrific happens to his friend Hassan, and Amir witnesses it. What shatters everything is Amir's failure to save his friend in his moment of need. He flees to America with his father when the country plunges into turmoil. He returns to Cabul years later to seek forgiveness and mend the bond he fractured with his cohorts. Did he succeed, or was he condemned forever? Read it to get the answers. I can assure you that this heart-wrenching tale of brotherhood, guilt, and forgiveness will stay with you for years. Number 1. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. And let's end it with a bang. Jerome David Salinger is renowned for his reclusive nature. He shunned the spotlight after the towering success of his best-selling masterpiece, The Catcher in the Rye. It's a classic coming-of-age tale of teenage isolation, innocence, and quest for meaning. As you open the pages, you meet Holden Caulfield. He is a disillusioned teenager struggling with the hypocrisy and shallowness of the grown-up world. After getting expelled from prep school, he wanders around the bustling city of Manhattan for a few days. He runs into different people and experiences many misadventures. The feature you will love the most about this book is the uniqueness of Holden. He is one of the most unique and memorable protagonists in literature. Salinger has offered a raw and authentic portrayal of teenage experiences. Holden's flawed and complex personality and loss of innocence make him relatable. If you are searching for a book that will make you giggle 1 minute and be moved with grief the next, then I strongly encourage you to read The Catcher in the Rye. The most read books of all time are a timeless collection of diverse ranges that have gripped the readers for centuries. From the classic masterpieces of Austen, Orwell, and Tolkien's to more contemporary epic works of Rowling, Lee, and Hosseini. The list in this video has something for readers of almost every taste. Whether you're a long-running reader or are just getting started, the most read and popular books of all time are a must-read. So pick your addiction for the weekend, and I'll see you in another video later. If the video helped you find the next book you are going to read, then like and share this video. Let me know in comment section on what type of books I should cover in my next video. Also, if you read one of the books mentioned in this video, share your review or thoughts with us. Subscribe this channel for more such awesome videos. Thanks for watching.